Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Ajnanaatimirandasya Jnananjalashalakaya Chakshuram Mitram Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Kadanti Svakadantikam Panchakalpatarobhyasya Kripa Sindhubhyaya Vacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैता गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. So, Mataji, I have chosen to talk about the qualities of Bali Maharaj, who is one of the Mahajans here. So, practically about the Bali Maharaj, we can speak so many qualities, but including Vamana Dev, pastime, we can talk more, much more. We can know more, much more about the Bali Maharaj qualities. So here we are going to see in today's session the life of Bali Maharaj and how Bali Maharaj had surrendered to Vamana Dev, and so many nice lessons were mentioned in Bhagavatam. So here I would like to quote one shloka here from Bhagavad Gita. A short line I wanted to say: Janma karma cha me divyam. So here in the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is saying that the nature of the appearances of and pastimes of Lord. The Yes, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Can you hear me, Mataji?
Yes, Mataji. There are some breaks just now, but please continue.
Okay. Shall I continue, Mataji?
Yes, Disha Mataji.
Okay, Mataji. So the nature and the pastimes and appearances of the Lord is very transcendental and divine in nature. So whatever the Lord does, whatever the Supreme Lord does, the activities, in some pastime or in some ways, whatever He does, there is something to learn. There is something to learn from us in the Bhagavatam. So which is very filled with so many episodes and very, very, very rich in collection. So here, the here I wanted to speak about the one of the great devotee of the Lord, that is Bali Maharaj. So this about this Bali Maharaj was mentioned in the Bhagavatam 8th canto. So here Bali Maharaj, he is the son of Virochana and he is the grandson of Prahlad Maharaj. So about Prahlad Maharaj and Virochana, you already have heard about him that they are very pious people and very great devotees. So I wanted to come to the qualities what we are going to learn, what are the takeaway important points we would like to see in Bali Maharaj. So here the story here happens here. There is a happening story of Devasura Sangram. Devasura Sangram was happening between the demons and the demigods. So at one point of time, Bali Maharaj has lost, with the demigods, where they. When the fighting was happening, Bali Maharaj, when the fighting. Mataji, please mute Mataji. Thank you. So when this Bali Maharaj lost with the demigods, he was like almost he was going to die. So here Sukracharya comes into the contact. He comes to the rescue Bali Maharaj. So here he saves the lives of Bali Maharaj. Bali Maharaj is very grateful to him, and he accepted and obliged the orders of Sukracharya, his spiritual master. He accepted him as the spiritual master here. So after coming into the contact, after coming into the contact with the Sukracharya and accepted him as a spiritual master, here Sukracharya, told him to perform Vishvajita Yagna. Vishvajita Yagna. So Vishvajita Yagna means, conquering all the three worlds, supremacy of the all the three worlds. So he suggested, Sukracharya suggested Bali Maharaj that, if you do this yagna, you will be supremacy of the all the three worlds. You can even defeat Indra and all demigods. So here, with the one point I would like to mention here is that what is the main purpose to do this yagna? Why Sukracharya is insisting to do this yagna? So here Sukracharya is like, he also, wanted to, see Bali Maharaj in a good position, and also he is above. He can, he can give the orders to Bali Maharaj, and also he is above the Bali Maharaj. He can also, be in a leadership position. So that's the reason he has, given the orders to perform the yagna. And here Bali Maharaj also, he is very much, after saving the life from the demigods, Bali Maharaj was so obedient and so good devotee. He had served the Sukracharya and all the Bhrigu dynasty with very, very much love and affection here. So much of love and devotion here. So that's the reason he accepted him as the spiritual master. So Sukracharya and all the munis, sages, Bhrigu munis, they suggested him to do this Vishwajita Yagna. So Sukracharya, after proposing this yagna, so as Guru says, we need to follow the orders. So immediately, Bali Maharaj had, started this yagna. He started to perform this yagna, and after performing the yagna, from the yagna kund, all the, thousands of chariots and so many bows and arrows were appearing, and even so many millions of soldiers were appearing. So after, this yagna is very powerful. So that's the reason, Bali Maharaj has done this yagna to defeat the demigod Indra. So here, after performing this yagna, all this chariot, horses, and the soldiers, this bows and special bows and arrows, came from the yagna kund. So, here Bali Maharaj, he was looking like, he is holding so much of powers, so much of opulences here. So here in the picture, you can see how he was holding so much of opulences. So immediately after, after these obtaining all these powers and opulences, he left to the Indraloka, heavenly planets, to conquer the Indraloka. So, so here you can see in here you can see taking back all the soldiers and this chariot, they went to the Indraloka. So seeing that, from the heavenly sky, Indra was seeing here. See, Indra sees him coming, and he was completely terrified. He was completely terrified and confused. He was thinking that, I have defeated Bali Maharaj, few days back only. How come he obtained so much of opulences, so much of power, and by with his, with his thousands of armies, and the way he's, looking with holding so much of opulences, Indra is feeling, so confused and terrified here. So what he did, Indra went to the Brihaspati. Indra approached the Brihaspati. Indra approached the Brihaspati. So here, Indra is asking to Brihaspati Muni that, what is the cause of his strength? Why the Bali Maharaj, coming up to this Indraloka? How come he had gained so much of powers and opulences? So here Brihaspati says that, I know the reason. I know the reason why he is coming, and I know the reason how come he got so much of strength, so much of powers. So here, here you can see one point is there, that blessings of great souls is the secret to success in Krishna consciousness. So here what happened, Bali Maharaj was served Sukracharya and the Bhrigu munis, so that too with so much of love and devotion. So that's the reason he got the blessings from the great souls. So here, um, Bali Maharaj is blessed by the descendants of Bhrigu munis and the Sukracharyas and the other Brahmanas. So as Bali Maharaj had pleased and served Bhrigu munis, he got the blessings. So here is the first point, that he's blessed. He's a blessed person here. So here, Prabhupada, in Prabhupada books, I mean, in one bhajan, we can quote one bhajan here, that yes prasado, Bhagavad prasado. So when one serves the great souls, so automatically the mercy of the, the Supreme Lord descends upon him. So here, by the pleasure of the spiritual master, one can get extraordinary powers, especially in spiritual advancement. So here, Sukracharya and the all the Brighamunis, they are giving their own powers to Bali Maharaj here, because they were very much pleased by the Bali Maharaj here. So that's the reason, he got so much of powers after this yagna. He got so much of powers and opulences here. So because of blessings, he got the, exalted opulences. Indra and any demigod cannot defeat now Bali Maharaj. No one can defeat. So here Brihaspati is explaining that no one can defeat Bali Maharaj. Only the Supreme Lord can defeat. Only the Supreme Lord can defeat the Bali Maharaj, he was saying. So here Brihaspati Muni is also mentioning that, uh, uh, as Sukracharya and all the Brighamunis are, not so powerful. They are also powerful, and also we are also powerful here. Here also we are also powerful. So why he is mentioning is that, Indra, he's very much, attached to the sense gratification, attached to his system is different. He's like, he's filled with so much of opulences, so much of pride, and so much of attachment to the sense gratification. So that's the reason. So Brihaspati is giving here, Brihaspati is giving the hint that, if you serve the Brahmanas, out of a lot of devotion and faith, then definitely we would also have given you the powers. We would have also given you the opulences. So here, Brihaspati is giving the hint, but Indra was so filled with his so much of sense gratification and attachment to the all the this opulences. So he was not, getting that hint what Brihaspati is giving, Brihaspati Muni is giving. So here Brihaspati Muni is explaining that, he was holding the powerful Brahmana stages. No one can stand before him. Just like how we cannot stand before the Yamaraj, even so, same way we cannot stand, because he's holding so much of powers here, opulences here. So here Brihaspati also has given the hint that, we are not less than powerful than the Brahmanas. If you also, please, if you also, if you also serve nicely, if you also, do the serving to the all the Brahmanas and the gurus, then definitely we would have given the, bestow you the mercy, bestow the powers. So because Indra is overly attached, and he was, totally attachment to the sense gratification. So that's the reason he could not catch that point. So what Brihaspati said here, that, now no one can, defeat the Bali Maharaj. Now you pack your bags and leave away. Now you just leave away. So here in Indra and all the demigods, they left the heavenly planets. They left the heavenly planets, and they were hiding from the Bali Maharaj. So here I wanted to quote one, example here from the Prabhupada book, that, Prabhupada says that blessings from the spiritual masters are like more powerful than one's personal endeavor for such advancement. So one should carry out the orders of the bona fide spiritual master. Then only the blessings will be, so much mercy will be coming to us. So here one example I would like to give here. So here, how in the Narada Muni, giving the blessings to Dhruva Maharaj, and also here Bali Maharaj, he's ruling the heavenly kingdom. Here, one example I wanted to give is that from Ramayana, when Hanuman wanted to cross the Lanka, he could not remember his powers. He could not remember his powers. So Jambavan came to Hanuman and said that, you can do this. You can cross the river. You can cross the river. So immediately, Hanuman, got up and said that, okay, I can do this. I can do it. I will do this, he was saying. So from them only, one of the monkey was saying, how can you say that I can do it, I will do it? You're not such a powerful one, you don't remember powers and all. So one monkey was saying. So here, Hanuman, what he said answer was that, he gave an example that there is an arrow and a bow. Arrows that does not have powers here, but when the arrow is powered by a bow, then you get the special strength, and immediately it goes to the point, the striking to whom we are striking. So here Hanuman said this one. And same way, Hanuman is saying that I am the I am the servant of the Lord Rama. So with his mercy only I can do this, I can cross the ocean. So he quoted here one point here. So that service attitude has the Hanuman here. And one more example, I would say that when Krishna and Sudama were went for the Sandipa Muni ashram, they were, I mean, for the learning from the Sandipa Muni. So here one example, when they were stuck up in the forest and heavy rains were heavy rains were there, and after the rain stopped, they came back, I mean, next day they came back to the Muni. So here Krishna and Sudama, they were really, served with a very service attitude. They, Krishna and Sudama did not think that why should I get that? Why should I do this? Why should I do this? Where some servants can do this. He does, and here he's showing he came for the learning. He's serving his guru. He followed the orders of the guru. So that's the reason he has a good service attitude. So here Sandipa Muni, after seeing the service attitude of Krishna and Sudama, Sandipa Muni blessed that whatever I thought, you will remember this life and the next life, this life and the next life. So coming back to the Bali Maharaj, so here Brahaspati, Brahaspati is explaining, Brahaspati Muni was explaining that now you please leave the Indraloka, just go back and hide yourself. But in the future, even the Bali Maharaj also offenses his spiritual master. So at that point he loses his all opulences and powers. So so here he assured that in the future definitely you will come back. So here one point is that one point is that offenses to the great soul is the cause of destruction, degradation, but blessings of the great soul is the cause of success to the disciple. So if we offense, then we will definitely fall down, we will be in the cause of destruction. If we get blessed, then we'll be successful, successful in the spiritual path. So here example here of Karna. So here Karna, he wanted to learn military arts from the Parshurama. So he came to Parshurama and asked for the, please teach me. So here Parshurama said that only I'll teach to the Brahmanas. I'll only teach to the Brahmanas. So here Karna, he lied here. Karna here lied to Parshurama, and he told that I am a Brahmana, so please teach me. So Parshurama, taught all the martial arts, all the military arts to the Karna. And one day, what happened? Parshurama was lying. Parshurama was lying on the lap of Karna, and one scorpion, came and bite the Karna. So he cannot, disturb the sleep of his guru. So he tolerated it. He tolerated it. So after waking up, seeing that whole surrounding was had whole thing was spreaded with the blood. So he asked what happened and all. So then Parshuram thought that you cannot be a Brahmana, because only the Kshatriya can hold the tolerance and the physical pain. So you cannot be a Brahmana. So you lied to me, I'll curse you. I'll curse you that you will lose all the knowledge that I have imparted on you when you are needed the most. When you need it the most, you will forget all the knowledge. So here, uh, so here you can see how the he wanted to learn the art, military arts from the Parashurama, but here it becomes from the blessings it becomes the curse. So for coming back to the Bali Maharaj, so after hearing from the Brahaspati, immediately Indra and all the demigods left to the they were hiding, hiding in some, they were searching in some places to hide. So here, here they got to know, they got to know about this, Indra and all the demigods has left the planet. So immediately what happened? Aditi was the mother of the all the demigods. So Aditi, went and appealed to the Kashyapa Muni. Kashyapa Muni, that that this Indra and all the demigods, they were suffering. They had left the planet and they were hiding and to take the shelter and all. So please do something, or solve this problem and all. She was appealing to the Kashyapa. So Kashyapa Muni said that please worship the Supreme Lord. He is the only person to help you. So here Kashyapa Muni is explaining about the qualities of the Lord Krishna here, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So what he is saying, that he is the Purusha, he is the Adi Purusha, he is the method of auspicious for our sons. So he is the Purusha, he is the Janardana. So begged for his own devotees, for the sake of your son. So how the Vamana will come and beg the three pieces of land. So and here he's saying that he's Vasudeva. He appears in you to become to he appears in you when you are purified. So and also he's saying that he is Jagat Guru. He will benefit the not only you, not only your sons, not only me, not only Bali Maharaj, all the world. So here he's saying that he's very merciful, he's very infallible, and he's very valuable. So no other solution is useless. Only worship Lord, Lord Krishna. So here, second point is that connecting to Krishna is often the key to all material problems. So here, the Aditi has come to Kashyapa Muni, but what Kashyapa Muni said, that pray to Krishna, please worship Krishna. So here, so unless and until we get purified, how can we go to Krishna? So by hearing, by taking the association, and by doing all the Navavidha Bhaktis only, we can go to the Krishna. So here, why we are mentioning this point is that when we are in problems only, we go to Krishna. When we go to the Lord, we go to the Lord, and we ask for, please Krishna, please help me this time, please Krishna, please do this for me, please save me this time and all. We don't remember at the time of happiness. We remember Krishna at the time of distress only. So, and some people, they think that after these problems are solved only, then only I'll go to Krishna, then only I will do some bhakti, then only I'll go to some tirtha yatra. So here, one example we can take here is that when we all do big book distribution here, so at book distribution we tell them about the importance of the Bhagavad Gita, and how it is very useful in our life and all. But some people say that no, we don't want, we already have, no, we don't want, we will not touch. Some people, even they they are not even ready to touch also Bhagavad Gita. So they think that we are not purified, we are not purified, we will come after the purification only. So here Krishna, he's giving the Vedic scripture. Vedic scripture is not only meant for the all the pure devotees, it is for all of us, all the living entities. So here Krishna is welcoming us, each of us here. So Krishna only gives the intelligence by which one is able to solve the all the difficulties, and he will navigate the difficulty. So here Krishna in the Bhagavad Gita, in one shloka, he mentions that one who worship with me with so much of love and devotion, I give him the intelligence. And I give him the intelligence to come to me. So here Aditi is saying that, please give me the solution. So Kashyapa has given the solution, but it is not that, I will take. Kashyapa is not saying that I will not take the full responsibility. I am not the sole person to be responsible for the solution. So here Aditi has done, this, Payovrata sacrifice for 12 days. She has done, and she has pleased the Lord here. So here she has done the Payovrata sacrifice, and she's very ideal, ideal lady. She's very pure devotee. She doesn't even ask any questions here. Why should I do this vrata? She doesn't even question the spiritual master here. She is asking the guidance, and advice from her husband, and her husband is giving the solution by, telling that, you worship the supreme Lord. So here her husband has become the spiritual master here. So here there are three qualities of disciples here. So third quality is that, questioning to the spiritual master. Why should I only do? Why should I only do the sacrifice? No one can do or not. So here in this point, I would like to mention one more example here in the Ramayana, from the Ramayana, when the Sita Swayamvar was happening. You know, here the Vishwamitra said to the Lord that Vatsya Rama Dhanurpaya Dhanurpasya. So Vatsya Rama Dhanurpasya. So here the here third class devotees, they are, Rama is not questioning to Vishwamitra, but here questions to the spiritual master. Why should I only do? Why can't Lakshmana do? Why can't other ministers can do? Why can't do? Questioning to the third class devotees. And second class devotees, just Vatsya Rama Dhanurpasya. Whatever it was told, just go do the basic needs and come back. Whatever, do the basic needs and come back. That is the second category of disciple. And the first category of disciple is that, here Vishwamitra want Rama to, do Vatsya Rama Dhanurpasya, means, go, lift it, string it, break it. So he is understanding. So here Rama understood the understand the heart of his spiritual master, his intent of the spiritual master. So here Aditi also same way, she did not even question her husband. She did this Payovrata sacrifice for 12 days, and with so much of humbleness she inquired that how to do the sacrifice, and all. So here the qualities of Aditi and even the how to do this Payovrata sacrifice was mentioned in the Bhagavatam also. So being pleased by the approaches and the vows and sacrifices of Aditi, the Lord eventually appears. So here you can see the Lord has appeared with the 400 form. So personally by appearing as your son. So here Lord is saying that, personally I'm appearing as your son with 400 form. So eventually the Lord with 400 form transformed into a Vamana, in a brass incarnation. So when this appearances were then when the incarnation was happening, all the demigods, all the Gandharvas, all the yakshas, and all they came in the sky, and they were showering flowers. They were dancing. They were praying. When Lord incarnated, so definitely everyone will be seeing that scene. So he walks. So immediately after his transformation into the Vamanadev, so Vamanadev, he walks to the sacrificial area where Bali Maharaj is now engaged in doing Ashwamedha Yagna. So he is doing so much, bigger than the Vishwajit Yagna. So Ashwamedha Yagna is bigger than the Vishwajit Yagna. So he is doing 100 Ashwamedha Yagnas to please the Supreme Lord, so that nobody, never ever can defeat him. So when Bali Maharaj sees Vamanadev coming to this sacrificial area, so he saw that Vamanadev was so much holding his afflictions, he's he's like holding so much of powers. He's a small boy with holding small umbrella and all. So here, Bali Maharaj is not envious, because at the time when Bali Maharaj was entering into the Indraloka, Indra also felt the same, that he's holding so much of powers and opulences. So here, Bali Maharaj is not envious here. He's welcoming. He's so grateful. He's so grateful, of the arrival of the Vamanadev. So just by his presence, he was so happy. He was very welcoming. So here from the Bali marriage, point, we can learn three qualities here. I mean, three sympathize of gratitude here. That Bali Maharaj is very jubilant here. He's feeling jubilant, and he's feeling blessed, because he feels that some Brahmana has arrived, some nice, good Brahmana has arrived. I need to welcome him, so offer him, worship his feet and all. And his feeling was like totally following the footsteps of Lord Shiva. His feeling was totally following of lordships of Lord Shiva, expressing his gratitude. So here, after worshipping his feet, Bali Maharaj was inquiring that how can I serve you, how can I serve you. And here third point is that Bali Maharaj is so grateful here. He is very grateful. He is kritagya, that the Brahmana, uninvited Brahmana has come to his sacrifice, attend the sacrifice, and he was so much, happy. So one should be very grateful, grateful to be. One should be very grateful to to be gratitude too, because that gratitude fetches much more mercy of the Lord. So here, in one point of view, he got the blessings, that Lord has personally appeared, to give him the blessings here in the sacrifice what he is doing. So here, now we also example, we also get some at one point of view, we also get so much of blessings, like some blessings from the superiors, some Maharaj and all. We get some Mahaprasadams and some mercy also. So many things happen, so in this material world, like we forgot gratefulness what we have received. We know, after we hear, now we will hear the session, we will hear the session, or we will hear the classes. That will be only 2 days remembrance or 3 days remembrance. You all agree, right, Matajis? I am only speaking. You all agree, right? We will remember only for 2 days the session, or 3 days. Again, we will get the forgetfulness. You all agree, right?
Yes, Mataji. Yes.
Thank you, Matajis. So here, what we have received, we forget in this material world. So what others have done for us, that also we forget. So 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 here, Bali Maharaj was not thinking about the forgetfulness. He was like, very much gratitude. He was thankful here that he was so much blessed by the appearance of the Lord Vamanadev here. So here, one point is that gratitude means thankful. Whatever we have, we need to be thankful. We need to be blessed. Do not complain what we don't have. So here example, we can see the Pandavas. When the Kauravas has given the Kandava Prastha, just a piece of land, just a piece of land. At that time, it was like forest, and the forest and stones only there that are there. So this Pandavas, they were so happy, they were so great. I mean, grateful to the, and to Kauravas, that they has given this piece of land. And this Kandava Prastha, they turned it to Indraprastha here. So here, they were so grateful that whatever they have got, they were satisfied. They are not complaining here. Pandavas were not complaining here. But Duryodhana, after seeing this Indraprastha, Kandava Prastha turned into Indraprastha, Duryodhana is so envious. He was like, he was so envious on Pandavas. So here, attitude of gratitude means, attitude of gratitude fetches which more, opulence is mercy by Krishna. So we have to be thankful whatever we have given. We need to be thank Krishna that whatever he is doing, whatever he is giving, you need to be so thankful. Here, Pandavas, whatever they got, they were satisfied and they were very thankful to Krishna. So that's the reason they are getting unlimited blessings from the Krishna. So same way here, Bali Maharaj also, after the arrival of Vamanadev, you know, he was so grateful and very thankful here. So Bali Maharaj here wanted to serve according to his capacity here. He was asking, "How can I serve you? Please let me know what you want." So here, ask for anything. I'm ready to give. So here, Vamanadev, he was, glorifying his dynasty because he's the, son of Virochana. He is the grandson of Prahlad Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj dynasty. So therefore, they are all, from them, he got the seed of bhakti here. He got the seed of bhakti. So that, attitude only he is demonstrating here. That attitude only he is demonstrating in front of Vamanadev, that how can I serve you? Please ask me anything. So Bali Maharaj is the, emperor of the whole world here. But he is, he's very, very, pious person. So he's inquiring by Vamanadev that what you want, how can I serve you? Please, tell me, ask for anything. So, Vamanadev here explaining about the 3 steps of land here. I want 3 steps of land. I don't want anything more than required. So 3 steps of land I want. So Bali Maharaj was like, it was like, okay, it was like 3 pieces of land. How can he survive? What? How about the future and all? He was thinking. Bali Maharaj was thinking here. So here, one point is that, I had heard from the one lecture that His Holiness Radhanath Swami Maharaj, explaining in one point of the, class that, a devotee need is actually is very less. So what he need was that, association, prasadam, and a place to rest. This is the distance a devotee in this 3 step. It was said by the Maharaj in one of the class. So here, Vamanadev is expressing that he needs only these 3 pieces of land, nothing more than that. He was saying, because, indirectly Lord is, that you are saying to Bali Maharaj that you are occupying the much more land than what you needed. So I want this 3 pieces of land, that is enough for me. So Bali Maharaj, he was saying to Vamanadev that, your intelligence is just like a small child. I mean, like, you're not thinking about the future and all. But I can give you entire Dvipa, entire planet I can give you. So, so please, is this enough? The 3 pieces of land he was asking, Bali Maharaj was asking. So here Vamanadev is explaining one point here that, nothing can satisfy a person who is not self-controlled. One who is not self-controlled, nothing can satisfy. So Vamanadev is giving, that, explaining that how much is required, that much I'll take, as much as needed. So I don't want it to. So he's saying to Bali Maharaj that I don't want more, because if I ask more, if I need more, then I'll be entangled in a sin, entangled in the sin. Um, so if we entangled in a sin, then we forget Krishna here. If we ask for more and more and more, then we forget Krishna here. So a conditioned soul here, a conditioned living being wants two things, that is show off and sense gratification. Sense gratification, we desire more. Now we got this one, then we desire more and more and more. We want now laptop, then tab, then Mac, then Apple, then so on, endless desires. And here show off means like, somebody is praising. If you're somebody is praising, then, oh, I'm so good, somebody is praising me, that, that pride will be appearing, that pride and envious will be appearing. So we all see this, in this material energy, how the Maya Devi is revolving around us only. So, here, Vamana Devi is mentioned that how much is needed, I will take that much. So our needs are like, a list of needs are increasing only. So when we hear some lecture and when we come out of that classroom, our mind will be convincing at that point. But after that, it will be, asking for more endeavoring, and more endeavoring. So here, Vamanadev here draws a line between the satisfaction and greed. Satisfaction and greed. So after hearing these words, Bali Maharaj was so impressed, impressed with his reasoning, how the Vamana Dev is, sticking to the one point that you want only 3 pieces of land. So Bali Maharaj here tells that, whatever you want, you can take. Whatever you want, you can take, he was saying. Now comes the Sukracharya. And Sukracharya, he tells, stop, please, don't go ahead. He's, who is he? He's a Vishnu. He's your enemy. He's a draft, incarnation. The Vishnu has taken the draft incarnation and come to, to defeat you, to kill you. So what? Stop now. How much you will give? Wait. He's your enemy, so don't give him anything. Don't give him anything. So here Sukracharya is warning Bali Maharaj that don't give him anything. He is Lord Vishnu. He is the Supreme Lord who came, is asking for the 3 pieces of land. Do you know the 3 pieces of land? What it is? He was saying, Sukracharya knows everything. He can predict the future also. He knows that. That's the reason he is stopping Bali Maharaj here. So at that, after hearing that, Bali Maharaj was so silent, and he was, contemplating what to speak, what should I obey this order or should I disobey this order or not. So he stopped. He was silent, and he was contemplating, and he was, he gives his verdict that, whether should I obey or disobey, whether should I obey the order or not. So here, how is Bali Maharaj, able to take this such a right decision? So because of the values he had within him, here comes the piousness value. Piousness, the qualities of Bali Maharaj, piousness. How strong values helps him in right decision. So here, now you can see the upcoming, points are like, all the total points are the qualities of Bali Maharaj, that, he's very promising, he's pious, he's, his truthfulness, his charitability. So here, how can he make such a right decision at this point? Now we are going to see in this qualities only. So uh, first thing is that he is very promisable person. Promisable person, like, he has come from the pious family, and he was the, grandson of great devotee of Prahlad. I mean, and Bali Maharaj, is a strong sense of dharma. He values the most importantly, in devotional service to the Supreme Lord. So with this upbringing, Bali Maharaj, he became very pious, and a seed of bhakti was there in him, and now it has awakened in him. So he's pious person. So here, so here next point is that, he's truthful. So Sukracharya is trying to convince him that, that no, don't give, stop, back off your promise and all. But here, Bali Maharaj, he's very truthful. He's saying that there is no more sinful, nothing than being the truthful to our own words. So here, he's truthful. So he's afraid that, that I'm not afraid to fall down or die. I am not afraid to death also. I am afraid, to of cheating Brahmana. So I can give my life, I can give my anything, but I cannot backward my promise. I cannot, break my vow. So here he is very truthful. Um, and next is that, here, third is that, point is that, third quality is that, Bali Maharaj, he's balancing things so nicely. so nicely that, when Sukracharya told that he is none other than the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Bali Maharaj did not even, offer obeisances. He did not even offer the prayers. He's addressing as the Brahmana only. Oh Brahmana, what do you want? How can I serve you? And oh Brahmana, you can take this, that. So here he's afraid, he's afraid of cheating Brahmana. So that's the reason he's balancing. Balancing, because he's on the side of demonic nature. I mean, demons, and here he's holding the seed of bhakti through his ancestors. So he's balancing the thing so nicely, not giving the balance thing for the demon and for the Lord also. So here, one is afraid. One should be afraid to cheat the brahmanas here, because it is a very sinful activity. So here, same example, King Shibi. So here, one good deeds, fetches one's reputation. So he is a Kshatriya. So he should, follow the vows, promises, what he's giving. So here in the Shastras also mentioned that, when one does a good deeds, when one good deed should be performed by everyone. Shastras mention that one should perform good deeds by everyone, even after the death. Somebody, some people will remembers that, oh, so and so person has done, she done very nice, service, so very good, pure devotee, very good, very nice devotee and all. So here we should be doing good deeds. So here, King Bali Maharaj wanted to do the good promise. I mean, he wanted to be truthful, and he wanted to serve him, Vamanadev. And fourth point is that, detachment. So Bali Maharaj, he's not bothered about his death, not bothered about his, opulences, not bothered about the promises. He wanted to serve the Lord. He wanted to please the Lord. So he followed he even rejected his guru. He even rejected his guru, totally detached. And fifth is that, spiritual knowledge. So he already, Bali Maharaj has the spiritual knowledge that, none other than the Vishnu. So he makes the right decision. So he makes the right decision and offers the three pieces of land. So he had totally surrendered to Vishnu. So uh, uh, here we can see this, three categories, three categories that, uh, not three categories, four categories that, at the time of, Satya Yuga, uh, uh, the demigods and demons, there will be in different planets. And at in the Treta Yuga, the demons and demigods are in the same planet, Rama and Ravana, example. And in the Dwapar Yuga, the demons and demigods, they are in with the same family, like Pandavas, Kauravas, and also Krishna and Kamsa. And in the Kali Yuga, we find that demonic nature and divine nature both in same person only. We don't know when the demonic nature will come, when the divine nature will come. When we go to the temple, we will be in divine nature. When we are in some bad mood or some distress mood, we are in, like in a demonic nature. So here Bali Maharaj was, he's balancing things. He's balancing the things very nicely, that, he surrendered totally onto the Vamanadev. So his position, his position was so, that's the reason he's called as Mahajan here. So pious one, pure devotee. So he's caliber to hold his position. He even rejected Shukracharya. He lost his position. He's not fit to now to, become a disciple of Shukracharya, because he has rejected Shukracharya's orders. So he is very strong. He holds the strong values here. Bali Maharaj holds the strong values. One more point here, strong values that he lives by, makes the right choice, makes the right decision, makes the right priorities and all. So one, if one person makes the stable foundation, then we can build the, I mean, buildings, skyscraper building of the devotion. So one can actually become, so by that, we can become actually good devotee. So here Sukracharya, after, after Bali Maharaj rejected Sukracharya, Sukracharya curses Bali Maharaj that he loses his powers and opulences right away. Right away, he loses his powers and opulences. He was not so fearful now. Bali Maharaj was not fearful because he was truthful. He is serving the Vamana Dev. So he began to. So here Vamana Dev began. So he told that please take the 3 pieces of land. So here Vamanadev began to expand. First step he has put on the this upper planetary system. All next second step he has put on the Patala Loka, and 2 steps have completed. Whole, he expanded himself and he covered all the entire planets, lower planets and the upper planets. Now third step. So he is asking, Vamanadev is asking, where should I keep the third step? So here Bali Maharaj, he's telling that, he said, where should I, he's asking the Bali Maharaj, where should I keep the third step? So here, with so much of humbleness, so much of down to earth, he has bow down to Vamana Dev. And at this point, even Garuda was watching all this scene. Garuda was watching all this scene. He captures the Bali Maharaj, finding him his incapabilities in fulfilling in his vows. He was laughing. Garuda was laughing here that, oh, now his Bali Maharaj has become the incapable to fulfill the vows. So now what he will do? But Bali Maharaj here, he's not feeling humiliated. He's not feeling humiliated, not feeling defeated also. He's feeling very happy. He's feeling very happy. And now he says that, I am left with my life only. I'm left with nothing, only my life. So please, Lord, keep your third step on my head. So he thinks that the Lord is, bestowing the mercy on him, giving the blessings on him. So Vamanadev, he's very much pleased and unmotivated surrender of, by seeing the unmotivated surrender of Bali Maharaj, he gave everything what he has. So Bali Maharaj, he surrendered wholeheartedly. So
అవి వేరే
he became
మీ అయ్యే బిజినెస్ చేసి
he became the etope of
మనం చేయలేదు
Mataji, please.
ఉన్నాయిగా తాగి నేను మీరికేంచి తాగిన
Hare Krishna, Mataji, please. Mataji, please mute yourself. So here, Bali Maharaj, goes to become etope of Atma Nivedana. He is surrendering everything onto the Supreme Lord. So after this surrenderance, Lord Vamanadev, he gave the Sutaloka by seeing his devotion, by seeing his surrenderance. Vamanadev blessed him, and he gave the Sutala planet here for him to rule and became his doorkeeper of the Lord. So more opulent than the heavenly kingdom, so much, more opulent than the heavenly kingdom. Even the demigods did not get such a good blessings here. Bali Maharaj has got that blessing. So he's very pious person. He's very charitable person. He's very truthful. He's completely surrender, and he's a very, one of the Mahajana, and he's a Kripa Siddhi also. Bali Maharaj is one of the Kripa Siddhi devotee. Kripa Siddhi are those devotees who might have not have followed all the rules and regulations of devotional service. But by the mercy of Guru and the Supreme Lord, he immediately attained the perfection of the pure devotional service. So Bali Maharaj, by the grace of the Supreme Lord, got the, and even the Prahlad Maharaj got that seed of bhakti, and when the seed developed, he achieved the ultimate fruit of the service, the love of the Godhead. Immediately he got the mercy, he got the blessings, from the, Vamana Dev. So this is the true victory he got. Though he defeated also, he got the true victory, true attention from the Lord himself. So he had pleased and served the Lord. So these are the qualities of the Bali Maharaj. So I would like to, thank everyone for for bearing me. And if I have, if I'm said anything wrong or anything incorrect, please correct me, Matajis. Thank you all. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Matajis. Any questions or any comments, please?
Hare Krishna Mataji, fantastic Mataji, super. Hari
you.
Bol.
Thank
Hari
you.
Hari.
Hare Krishna Mataji, wonderful class Mataji. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
You
Mataji.
have covered everything Mataji. Thank you so much.
Very
Hare
nice,
Krishna.
Mataji. Very nice presentation.
Very nice.
Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you, Mataji. Namaskar.
Anyway,